Legal matters require a highly qualified team to guide you through our complex legal system. Count on Smith Garner with over 90 years of trial experience, representing you in personal injury, criminal, and divorce cases. Call 304-1451. Smith Garner. Real lawyers, real experience, real results.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk here on TV 35. I'm your host, Pat Brock. We are here in beautiful downtown Dublin at the Market on Madison. We've got Samantha with us. Samantha, tell us about what's going on this season here at the market.
Yes, we've got a lot going on this season. As you can see, our market is full. Produce season is at its peak. We've got watermelons, squash, okra, everything you can think of, with all the handmade finds as well. And then we also got a lot of kids' activities planned for the season. And then there's just a lot going on.
And you know, Samantha, you are always so energetic, and we always love watching your videos as you're really encouraging people to come visit downtown Dublin and the different activities that you have. And tell us about this market, what makes it so special.
It's the people that come to the market, the vendors that are here, and the families that bring their kids, and it's the home route of downtown, and I love it so much. It's very near and dear to my heart, and I just love seeing the same people every week and the new people that come, and they're so excited to see the market and the beautiful space that we have, so it's a really great thing. It
is beautiful, and of course there's so many different vendors down here. You're going to get to meet some of them. Great produce. They got a lot of canned goods, baked goods, blackberries, blueberries, you name it, watermelons. Plants. All right, so we're going to meet some of the vendors. Thank you, Samantha, for how you are always so wonderful at what you do and the work that you all are doing to bring business and bring people here to Dublin.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Samantha, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we've got Mr. William Moses with us of Moses Farm Blueberries. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Now, we want you to kind of share about you because, as we're looking at these big, beautiful blackberries, and it's like, okay, I asked you if you went to school for this, and you're like, well, actually, I did. Tell us about you, William.
I did, so yes, ma'am. So I studied agriculture at the University of Georgia, and now I'm out and back home and doing blackberries and pecans and anything farming. I like agriculture stuff.
Now,
yes,
has your family always had a farm?
So my dad and granddad have always done some farming, but none of them actually did it full time. So we're trying to transition towards that.
Now
so
here you are. Can I look at that?
Yeah, try one.
If you can see these, can I eat this?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, try it.
It's gonna color my teeth, though.
It's gonna be really sweet.
I know it is, but they're so big. Now, what is your secret to being great at?
I really don't have any special secrets. I just follow the stuff the online guys say and talking with other growers and extension agents and that kind of thing. So, yes, ma'am.
So when you come down here, as soon as you walk up, you'll see the bucket of blackberries, and this is the guy right here, Moses.
Yep.
Mr. Moses.
Yes, ma'am, that's right. So everybody will be here all of June and the first half of July. So everybody, please come see us and get some fresh, local, delicious blackberries.
All right, this is William Moses, ladies and gentlemen, Moses Farm Blackberries. All right, we've got the lovely retired educator with us, Miss Edie Wyndham of Wyndham Produce. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. So this is what happens after retirement.
Yeah.
Zucchini and squash.
It does, yes.
And potatoes.
Yes.
And seasoned oak.
Well, all those things do happen, yeah.
Yeah.
After retirement.
And so tell us, how has retirement been for you? And tell us about your produce.
Well, retirement's great.
Yeah.
Every educator, hang on. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's coming.
It's coming. As far as the produce, it was a dream of my husband's. So he is a retired educator as well.
Yes.
And so he started doing a little produce and it's kind of, done a little bit more produce.
And a little bit more
And then
produce.
I came, so now I find myself here.
Now you're the public relations, the face of Wyndham Produce.
Yeah, but his is a much nicer looking face.
And so we want you to come out here to the Market on Madison on Saturday mornings. You'll get to see Edie. You'll get to see the produce that they have. What do you have today? What do you have out here today?
Today we have the yellow crookneck squash.
Crookneck, that's what that is.
Uh-huh. And we have the red potatoes and fat lighter for starting your campfires. And we have the zucchini. So we have, hopefully next week, corn will start coming off, and that's field corn though. It's the kind that we grow. So we'll have, things just keep rolling.
Good.
And that's good. That's great.
Is good. You know, I grew up shucking corn.
Did you?
No. Yes, Edie.
I'm going to bring you an ear next week.
Yes.
Will you come shuck it?
I will shuck it. We were living in Virginia, and we were at a grocery store, and they saw me in the middle of the grocery store shucking corn, and people were like,
Oh my.
I know. It was like frightening.
I think that's wonderful.
It is wonderful.
I think everyone should know,
I know.
where our food comes from.
That's right. That's right. So thank you so much. Beautiful produce. Come on out here, Wyndham Produce, Miss Edie, and your hubby, Michael.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we've got Mr. Logan Bedgood with us of Pine Valley Farm. Now, Logan, you and I have talked before. I remember seeing you last year, you know, talking to your grandmother offline. She said you always dreamed of farming when you were a little boy. Is that true?
That's right.
Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, I just always wanted to, I guess.
Now, has it been in your family for years for farming?
Not really.
So what made you desire to do this?
I don't know. I just had the desire to do it, I guess.
And so tell us about what you have out here at the market.
Well, we got green beans like this and squash and potatoes and stuff like that.
And so now, how long
cake.
have you been doing a garden?
I don't know, maybe 8 years, something like that.
8 years, and how old are you now?
15.
You're 15 years old, and you've been doing this since you were 7. I mean, you've got chocolate cake. Now, who bakes the cakes?
I do.
Now, Logan, you're growing vegetables and you're baking cakes.
Yes, ma'am.
What can you not do?
I don't know, make a quilt maybe.
Make a quilt. But there's still time for you at that, right?
I don't know about that.
And where are you a student at, Logan?
I'm homeschooled.
You're homeschooled.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. As I see you got your mom and your grandmother out here, so you all work together with this?
Yes, ma'am.
How many hours do you spend out on the farm?
About all day.
Oh.
I mean, I'm at the farm all day, but
But you're constantly working in the farm. Very good. Well, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
This is Logan Bedgood, ladies and gentlemen, of Pine Valley Farms.
Portions of this program are brought to you in part by Fairview Park Hospital, a leader in healthcare for Dublin, Lawrence, and surrounding communities, providing inpatient and outpatient surgery options and rehabilitation therapy services.
All right, we've got Mr. Jim Smalley with us. We're going to let him tell you the name of his business and the things that he's got here at the market. Talk to us, Jim.
Hey, I'm Jim Smalley. Yeah, we have a local grown farm, me and my buddy Richard Slade, that is called J&J and Fat Buddy Farm.
Now, who came up with the name?
Both of us.
Y'all just put it all together.
Yeah, we just put it together. We did.
Now, we know your family's in the business of veterinary. What made you decide to go into farming?
Well, my grandfather on my mama's side was a sharecropper, and my grandpa Smalley, which started the veterinarian office.
Right.
We had a big farm down there, which is River Bend WMA, was our family farm, and he always had a big old garden.
Yeah.
And he would feed half of Lawrence County out of it. And I was a little guy that had to follow behind the tractor and do what Grandpa said.
Did you have to weed and stuff like that?
Oh,
and do
yeah.
all kinds of stuff?
Oh yeah, he at 70 years old, he worked my little young self down.
Wow. And you still have a love for it.
Oh, I do.
So how many years would you say you've been in the farming business?
Oh, well, we've been coming to the market probably 10 years here. As far back as I can remember, we've had a garden. And I've been doing it for 25 years.
25 years. Now, what is it that you like the best about farming? Any product that you like better than the other?
Well, our specialty is going to be tomatoes,
Okay.
which they're just not ready yet. We have 1,500 to 2,000 tomato plants in the ground.
Wow.
A lot of them are heirlooms, all the way down to your better boys and big boys. And then we have peppers. We've got peas planted that aren't ready yet.
Right.
We'll have sedandis, cream 40s, pink eyes, white acres. We've got
Those are delicious.
we've got 2 or 3 different kind of okra. We've got some watermelons and cantaloupes, seedless watermelons even. Sweet corn, we'll have field corn, another round of sweet corn.
Right.
Squash, zucchini, green beans.
I hope you all are listening to all of this stuff that they have here. And so, Jim, I mean, you've got what we're looking at here. You've got green beans, you've got red potatoes, squash, zucchini. I'm looking at onions. You got corn on the cob.
Right.
You name it, you've got it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We've got a little bit of everything, and it's all grown right here.
Right
and
here.
When you can actually lay eyes on what we're growing, you can come see the farm.
How many acres do you all have?
I would say we'll have about 6 acres under cultivation out there.
Yeah.
And we did some new stuff this year that we bedded everything and planted on plastic, even sweet corn and okra.
I've been seeing that.
And yeah, and it's we don't have any chemicals. We don't have a herbicide we have to put out. And most of your worms are soil borne from a larva, and that knocks them back. So we don't, and everything you see here is actually chemical free.
That's wonderful. I mean, these are some of the best produce, ladies and gentlemen, that money can buy. Homegrown right here. People that you know work in these farms and have been doing it for many years. Thank you so much, Jim.
Thank you very much.
All right, come on down and see Jim Smalley, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we've got Miss Tyja Tisdale with us, and she's going to tell us about their farm and the things that they have here. How are you, Miss Tisdale?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well. We see you've been working really hard.
Yes, all morning.
With your Snapchat.
Yes.
Snapchat.
Yes.
That's hilarious. All
Yes.
right, talk to us about your family business, and then share with us about the produce that you all have on your farm.
Okay. So my grandmother and my grandfather, Hilton Graham, has been in business for about 16 years. We grow everything from watermelon. We have watermelon in our truck, cantaloupe, tomatoes. We have like 6 varieties of kale that's not ready yet, but we're gonna have it.
I'm looking at eggplant, green peppers.
Eggplant, okra, string beans, poblanos peppers, carrots, squash. We do bok choy. We do a lot of stuff.
What is bok choy?
Bok choy, you get it at like a Chinese, really familiar at like Chinese restaurants.
Okay. Now, you yourself, do you farm as well?
No.
Are you the face of the farm?
I handle
Customer service.
The customer service. I handle all of the paperwork.
Yes.
I handle our Facebook page. We have a Facebook page,
What is the name of it?
Ozzy Mac Produce.
Okay,
So
very
like
good.
us on Facebook.
Yes.
And then I handle all the business card features, all the business portion of it.
That's you handle it. So it's
Yes.
all everyone working together.
Correct.
And you know, last time I talked to her from last year, I mean, she told me how large the farm is.
Yeah,
It's
I think
huge.
it's about 400 acres.
That's amazing.
No.
And it's so much work that you all do. And if you could look at their produce, it's beautiful.
Right.
It's beautiful. And that's a
It
lot of
is.
hard work.
And everything is organic.
And everything is organic.
Right.
Here it is. And tell them the name of your farm again.
Ozzy Mac Produce.
Ozzy Mac Produce. And this lady right here, she handles everything but the farming.
Right, everything but the farming.
Thank you, Miss Tisdale.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you today.
Pleasure speaking with you as
Thank
well.
you.
All right, we've got a first timer here at the market. We've got Miss Judy Norris of Sweet Rubies. She's got some wonderful, delicious cheese straws. How are you, Judy?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Now, this is your first time here at the market.
This is my first year at the market.
First year.
Yes.
Tell us about why you wanted to come and take part here at the market.
Well, I'm from Wrightsville, and I've always spent a lot of time in Dublin, too.
Right.
I love the market, I love the people, I love the atmosphere, and I enjoy what I do. And I'm retired now, and I have a lot of time on my hands.
Wonderful.
So.
And tell us about your business.
Well, a few years ago, I played with the idea. I love to cook, and started tweaking recipes, and then I kind of made my own recipe, and then I lived in New Orleans for about 7 years.
Okay.
And that's Food City there.
It really is. They celebrate food.
They celebrate
I moved here from Louisiana.
So you know.
Yes.
But I started making the cheese straws, and then I love the Cajun food. So made my own Cajun seasoning, and I made Cajun cheese straws, and
Yeah.
they caught on. So I'm just doing what I love now.
Doing what you love.
And very grateful that I can.
And now here you are. I mean, you know, now do you even know your recipe, or is it like you put a little different things in it as you tweak it?
It's in my head
It's in-
now. That's where it's filed.
You're one of those bakers,
I'm one
right?
of those bakers.
And so cheese straws. What made you decide to want to do cheese straws?
I love cheese.
Okay.
Ever since I was a little girl, I
Yeah.
love anything with cheese.
Anything.
And Used to have them, you know, mostly at Christmas time, and I never understood that.
Why?
Because why you got to wait till Christmas, you know?
And now you don't have to wait.
No, I don't. I can have them all the time.
And so you've named your business Sweet Rubies. Tell them why.
My mother.
Yeah.
My mother was an angel.
Yeah.
And
so she's smiling down from heaven.
She is.
With
She
Sweet
sure
Rubies cheese straws.
People would always say you have the sweetest mother.
Yeah.
So it took me about 6 months to come up with a name, and it was right in front of me all the time.
And there it is all the time. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank
We're glad.
you.
Hope you have a successful year here.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
This is Miss Judy Norris, ladies and gentlemen, Sweet Rubies.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future. That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter, member FDIC.
All right, we've got Miss Elaine Cobb of Tom Tom's Pepper Patch, and if you want some good peppers and pickled everything, this is who you need to see. Hi, Elaine.
Hi, Miss Pat.
Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Now, talk to us about your business and tell us about the things that you have and what people would expect to see when they come here at the market.
Okay, well, the first thing you're going to see is a smiling face. The second thing you're going to see is the best products in town.
Yeah.
Okay, we have everything from pickled peaches, pickled peppers, say that 3 times fast.
Exactly.
We've got kosher dill, we got bread and butter pickles. If you want it, we got it. We got 4 types of salsa.
Wow.
We have a sweet onion, black bean and corn. We have, let's see, traditional. We have a Georgia peach that is so sweet. And all our stuff is locally grown. No, we're all 100% organic, no pesticides. I can guarantee you myself it is 100% fertilizer, organic.
Very good.
Okay, we're out of East Dublin. We carry local produce. We also have a thing called tomato crack. And yes, it is addictive.
Yeah.
It is a slow dry tomato that takes 15 hours to make.
Wow.
Our family recipes have been in for 3 generations. I've married into the family, so they kicked me out. I had to be 20 years in order to get to some of the stuff.
I got you.
We have a barbecue sauce, and it is totally 100% no preservatives. It literally sticks to your meat when you grill it. Everybody hates to grill because they can't get no barbecue sauce.
Right.
Or stick to it. It's like a perfect marriage of a sweet and spicy style. And it is, when I say it is finger licking good, KFC move over. I have a pasta sauce that he makes. Ragu, I eat ragu since the time I was a little bitty baby.
Right.
2 years ago, he made this for me. I haven't bought ragu since.
Wow.
And he snuck it on me because I don't like a lot of new stuff.
Right.
But he said, here, try this, and I went to town on it.
Good.
And if we ain't got it, we'll get it for you. And we will deliver locally for you. We're on Tom Tom's Pepper Patch. We're on Facebook.
Yep.
Instant messages. Hey, I'm coming. I need this. And we'll have it set to the side at least till 11 o'clock.
At least till 11 o'clock.
And we also have local produce. We have sweet pies.
I'm looking at pies over there.
We have a sweet Georgia peach pie, which is made from our products.
You got preserves.
We have plum preserves, peach preserves. And when I say grandma's going to roll over in that grave, I stuck it on some biscuits, y'all, but I ain't got nothing on this. Okay?
All right.
And we also have a special that we run on a regular basis. Everybody, sometimes they don't want a whole pint of something.
Right.
So we do a small barbecue. We do 2 pints, 2 half a pints, and 1 pint for $15. But we will break the pint down to give you more choices.
Very good. Very
And
good.
it's great for baskets, for Mother's Day.
Right.
We do, we've done teachers, did it lasted a year.
Right.
That is a black bean salsa.
Black bean
And when I tell you it is delicious, slap your mama, honey, and run, but take the jar with you.
You got it. Thank you, Elaine.
You're welcome.
Very good.
But y'all come see us. We're here every Saturday from 7 to 12:30 and always on Facebook.
All right. It's always good to see Mr. Greg Jordan of Jordan Farms. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing very well. Good to see you another year out here at the market.
And I
on
love
Madison.
it. We are having a great time. A lot of good people coming through. And every once in a while I get to sell something.
That's
but
right. That's
just
right.
good folks come through here.
Remind us, Mr. Jordan, of the things that you have here on your farm, the things that you sell here.
The things I sell, I've got some pork skins. That's new this year. People really respond. I have barbecue and regular. Got the strawberry jam up here. The roasted pecans. and the raw pecans and the sweet pickles that Grandma used to make.
That Grandma used to make. Now, and your farm, how long have you all been working your farm, and what other things do you have?
It's probably 100 years, I guess, on the farm itself. And I have fresh catfish over here. I clean every Thursday and Friday, got them on ice, and people are really buying them. They're $4 a pound.
And so when people come in here to see you, I mean, what is your biggest seller out here?
Well, it varies from week to week, whatever mood they're in. Some weeks it's a pecan, some weeks it's pickles, then the strawberry. When the strawberries first start coming in, I can't keep enough of it. They just go crazy over it. Now the port rinds, that's every week. They love them.
Now, Mr. Jordan, tell us about like the recipes that you use when you're making your strawberry jam.
Well, they're basically old family recipes, nothing secret.
Right.
And it's just whatever you learn at your mama's need, your grandma's need. Now the sweet pickle, they don't sell them in stores.
Right.
You can buy dill, you can buy bread and butters,
right.
all that at the store, but you can't buy the sweet pickles like Grandma used to make. And I love them. Yeah. Everything you see here, you can tell I love to eat.
And you make a great product. We see you've been busy, quite busy.
I've been busy,
all
yes.
morning.
Yeah, we have.
Well, thank you so much, Greg, for sharing with us. And of course, you want these delectable items, come on down here to the market on Madison.
Yep.
Greg Jordan of Jordan Farms.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. We're having such a great day here at the market on Madison, and if you've never been out here, I mean, you should come. There's a lot of great vendors, and of course, we've got Miss Kim Taylor here, Back to Basics 101. Hi, Kim.
Hi, how you doing today?
Doing very well. Tell us, first of all, what your business name means, what it stands for, and then tell us about the nutritional values.
Okay. Back to the Basics 101 is a ministry, is basics, brothers and sisters in Christ service. It's a ministry for health and wellness to spread for the community.
That's beautiful. And how long have you been in business?
The business belongs to Ginger Butts out of Cochran, and she's been in business for about 6 years. I've worked with her for about 1.5 years now, and it was God put us together. It was a blessing,
Yeah.
and we've grown ever since. And we've got 3 different lines of product, and we share health and wellness the way God intended.
And tell us about these products so we'll know what we're getting into here.
Okay, we have the homemade bacon mixes is where it started. Her husband, Johnny Butts, he grows the wheat. I mill it into her homemade bacon mixes, all right there on the farm in Cochran.
Okay.
And then we have a Nourished in 5, which Ginger allowed God to lead her, and she cured her sons of asthma and herself from potential heart issues through nutrition.
Very nice.
And plant protein, Nourished in 5, is one of the best things you can. It nourishes your body. You don't feed your body, you nourish your body.
Nourish your body. All right.
Elderberry and more. Flu season, antioxidants, vitamin C. Ours is elderberry and more, which is all organic herbs.
Syrup mixes.
Yep. You got hibiscus, roseate, bilberries, cloves, cinnamon, everything. It builds your immune system, full of vitamin C, and the flu season.
This is wonderful.
This is something year-round you can take that is all natural. It's all organic.
Right.
And like I said, it boosts your immune system and vitamin C, antioxidants, sinuses, allergies.
Everything that you can think of.
Everything.
It's the way we feed our body.
Correct. Correct. Because like you said, we nourish our bodies.
Natural remedies for colds, flu, and more. You got your plant proteins. Can make biscuits, all kinds of things.
We got banana bread mix that was a finalist in the Flavor of Georgia. The year before last, sausage cheese ball last year. We got everything. We got the cheddar garlic biscuits, brownies. We got sweets. We got
everything we can think of.
Everything.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kim.
You are sure welcome. And one more thing, we got a store that we opened in Cochran that's all organic food.
Yeah.
All organic, everything is. And it's all about health and wellness. She's going to teach classes out there named Ginger Butts. And
wonderful.
She is here to spread nutrition the way God intended from the source.
Very good.
God created everything our bodies need.
And there it is.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Kim Taylor, ladies and gentlemen. Back to Basics 101.
Thank you.
With Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, I can get auto, home, life, even banking all in one place. Pretty convenient if you ask me.
Always the home team, Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit us online at gfbinsurance.com.
All right, we got my friend Miss Julie Wood here, who's standing in proxy for her daughter Victoria Wood for New Life Designs. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
Thank you for doing this for her.
You're welcome.
All right, share with us about Victoria and her love for jewelry and how she decided to have her own business.
Okay. Victoria is 16 years old. She's a rising junior in high school, and she loves jewelry. but like any 16-year-old girl, she also needs spending money.
Right.
So she put the two together and came up with this, New Life Designs. You know, in the Bible, 2 Corinthians says that anyone who is in Christ has new life, a new creature. The old has passed away and the new is come. So Victoria has found a new life, and this was perfect venture for her.
Yes.
So she's out here on Saturday mornings here on Market on Madison and selling her bracelets.
You've got to show them some of these pretty
Yes.
bracelets. Are you wearing some yourself?
I am.
Hold your
See?
arm up. Look at that. And you know I love bracelets.
Yes, here, there's plenty. There's some for adults.
Look at these. Let me hold these.
Yes.
And you
then
got some
for
smaller
children.
ones.
Yes.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah.
And now, was it difficult for her to learn how to make jewelry, or did you make jewelry yourself?
I did not. She did this all on her own.
It's amazing how creative these young people are, and a lot of them watch videos and tutorials, and then there they are, look at them, starting their own business.
Exactly.
That's wonderful. And so listen, New Life Designs, a great family here. Victoria Woods, her mother here, that's actually her marketer. Public relations, customer service,
Sure.
all of that rolled
Yes.
into one.
Yes.
And such a great mind to want to do something of this magnitude for ministry and for extra money.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
You too.
All right. It's always so good to see this wonderful lady here, Deirdre Pastel. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Now, talk to us about your products here, your business here, and how long you've been coming to the market on Madison.
Okay. Well, the business is Zoliano's Bath and Body Indulgence, homemade, handmade, bath, soap, sugar scrubs, moisturizers. We've been at the farmers market now. I believe this is our third year.
Third year.
Yeah, third
You
year.
got your girls with you.
Yeah, they're around all over.
Right. And so the products that you make, what's the process like? Is it a difficult process to make?
No, it's not a difficult process. It takes some time because it's natural soap and it needs time to cure.
Right.
But no, not a difficult process, actually a fun process. And I would say the best thing about the products is that you can pronounce everything that's in it.
Right.
There's canola oil,
I remember
coconut
you said that,
oil,
that you
yeah.
can pronounce it.
Yeah, that's
and
the
so
best
tell
thing.
us about some of the things that you have, because you've got a lot of different products here.
Right. Like I said, we have cold processed soaps. This year we have a bug spray.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bug spray. And let's see, I brought back the baby soap. Now we did that for Christmas, but we brought it here for the market.
Those are great for gift baskets.
Gift baskets, yes. And we have roll-on body oils and bath bombs and lip balms.
You've got different fragrances and stuff, so
Yeah.
make sure you tell them about, I see honeysuckle, gingerbread.
Yeah. Yeah, honeysuckle and jasmine, gingerbread, red velvet cake. We have Georgia peach.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Japanese
Lord.
cherry blossom.
Right.
And our biggest seller, monkey farts.
Excuse me?
Yes, monkey farts.
You've heard her correctly.
Yeah.
What
monkey
is that?
farts.
Tell us what that is.
It's a combination of coconut, bananas, and a little bit of bubble gum. Nothing bad.
That
even
smells
though-
delicious, actually.
Yeah, it does. When you look at the name, like, but then you smell it, it's like,
That
it's
smells
your
great.
new #1
Yes.
favorite.
And then you've got the wax refills. Tell us about that.
Yes. Yeah, we have the wax refills. I don't want to put anybody else down, but they're better than what you would get in the store. They last longer. They cost a little bit more because they are a handmade product, but they do last, and the smell actually fills your whole home. You don't even have to burn it.
You can just have it sitting in
just
there.
have it sitting, have it open, and it will smell.
Deidre, how did you get into making homemade products and so many different kinds?
All the kinds, well, I don't know, I just can't stop. But when I first started, I was on YouTube. I wanted to get back into sewing.
Right.
I like to sew. And I watched this girl, and she was sewing things, and then one day she made soap.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I like that.
A light went off, and you're like, ding.
Yes, exactly. And from that point,
You've been doing it ever since.
yes.
Well, you've got some wonderful, great products. Make sure you come down here and see Deirdre. She's got some great natural products. She's kind of told you some of the things that she has, but it's not like coming down here yourself and getting a chance to meet her and her daughters and let her talk to you about the products.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Deirdre.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
You too.
All right. We've got Mr. Jerry Shores with us, who is also known as the Bowl Guy. Hi, Mr. Shores. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Talk to us a little bit about yourself and tell us about how you got into the making and the designing of wood products.
Well, I've been doing this for probably 20 years or more. I moved here about 5 years ago. Prior to that time, I lived in Michigan, and that's where I got started with this business of woodworking and finally bowls and primarily wood lathe work.
Okay. What type of wood do you use?
I use whatever wood that I can get that's free.
I got you. I got you.
People lose a tree, they'll call me and I'll go over and get a little of it, and that's how I get my wood.
And so what are the type bowls that you make and produce?
I make bowls out of oak. I make them out of maple, cherry, any wood that I can get a hold of, and they're all what I call natural edge type bowls that many of them have bark on them. They're quite rustic, and you know, if you don't like that sort of thing, why? They're far from a finely finished piece of furniture.
Right. And so the process to make one bowl.
One bowl involves a chainsaw, an axe, and a maul and a wedge, and a wood lathe.
And how long does it take you to make one of these bowls?
Probably 2 to 3, 4 hours, depending.
Wow. You can see that. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. Now, how did you learn how to even make bowls and things out of wood? Did you learn it from your family, or?
No, I worked on, ever since I was in high school, I used the wood lathe.
Okay.
And I kind of was taken to the wood lathe.
Gotcha.
And I just never got away from it.
Very good. Well, you do a beautiful product. Here you go.
Thank you.
This is Mr. Shores, ladies and gentlemen, the bowl guy down here at the market on Madison. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Altera Networks.
You know, it's always so good to see these two, the mother-daughter duo of Miss Liz and Cherry. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Now, you girls are back at it again.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now share with us about how your experience has been here at the market and the products that you have.
Oh, it is terrific. I come here expecting to have a good day. And sometimes it's kind of slow, but my customers know me, and I'm going to tell them, get over him. Get over him. Take a closer look.
Right.
I got something you need.
Yes.
I know you're hungry.
Yeah.
And so they just kind of,
They ease on
do.
over.
Yeah.
And now, tell us what you have over here, Miss Liz.
Well, I have all kinds of relishes. I have everything from tomato preserves, watermelon rind preserves, jams, jellies, cabbage and onion relishes, beet relishes, beet pickle, cinnamon pickle, sweet pickle.
Yes.
You just name it, I got it.
And where do these recipes come from, Miss Liz?
Well, most of them come out of my head.
Right.
And sometimes I'll look up one and see, and if it entails something I don't want, I just change it to suit me.
Tweak it up a little bit. Very good.
I'm a good at tweaking.
You're a good tweaker. All right, Cherry Sprinkles, talk to us.
Yes, ma'am. Last year was my first year here, so this is my second year at the market, and I've had a lot of return business this year. Today was a really good day for me. I sold some bath bombs and some scrubs and some other small size beauty products, lip scrubs. But I'm just excited to be here, and I'm glad that people will come out and not just purchase fruits and vegetables, but they will look at the other products as well and purchase from local people.
You're right, and the good thing about that is, you know, when you talk about and think about farmers market, you just think about just produce. I mean, you know, the fact that you got these great bath and body products that you have, and Mama, all these pickled everythings that you've got. I mean, you've got baked breads, you've got, you know, so many like preserves, all kind of things here, woodwork, and so that's what makes this farmers market so special.
Exactly. When you have so much variety, that makes it far more interesting to go and look.
That's right.
You don't just see all vegetables, you don't see all sweets, you don't see all canned goods.
Right, a little bit of everything.
Variety is a spice of life.
Spice of life. You heard it from Liz's Sinful Delights. Anything else, Sherry?
I just encourage people to come out to the market and see what we have. I think there's a little bit of everything, like we've been saying.
Yeah.
So not just one particular item. You might find something that you weren't expecting to find, So come on out and shop with us at the market. We would love to see you.
All right, thank you, and it's always a pleasure seeing both of you. Thank you, Miss Liz.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you. Thanks, sir.
See you
I
dragging
know.
yourself around.
Dragging myself around. Thank you, Miss Liz.
Thank you.
All right, we've got Mr. Colby Taylor here. When you're talking about a beautiful nursery, looking at your products is gorgeous, Mr. Taylor.
Well, thank you so much.
Share with us about your business.
Me and my wife actually got into this about 5-6 years ago. We're both getting close to retirement from teaching. And God actually just kind of led us to this. We both love it.
Yeah.
And so it's been really a true blessing for us to be able to offer a product to people that really enjoy what we have.
And how long have you all had your own nursery?
It's been right at a full-grown nursery now for about 4 years.
4 years. And of course, teaching runs in your family.
Is that well, right? It does. You know, me and my wife both teach, and our oldest son, Matt, teaches, and now our daughter is actually going to be teaching at Truett McConnell University.
Wonderful, wonderful family legacy. And so talk about your time here at the Market on Madison and the plants that they'll be seeing when they come here.
We offer a variety of plants for people to come here to the market to see. We have bedding plants, we have perennials. It's really been good. My wife does a lot of succulent containers and herbs. And it's really been great being here because we've got some loyal customers that come back to us every year.
I mean, you have so much here, you know. I mean, you really need to come down so you can actually see the products that are here. So beautiful, just they look so healthy and pleasant.
Yes, and it's just, again, it's just a true blessing from God that, you know, He's supplied almost every time we needed something. It's like He showed up and showed out, you know, so it's been a really great.
Blessed are your hands for the work that you all do. It's really, really beautiful.
All right, thank you so much.
And what's the name of your nursery?
It's Triple T Nursery. We're actually in between Cadwell and Dexter on 338.
Very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been such a wonderful day here at the Market on Madison. You've met some great vendors. You've seen some great products that they talk about, just the bases behind what they do, and you're getting some fine things here. Come out to the Market on Madison. Great folks, great food, great products, and just great fellowship.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for Real Talk here on TV 35, and please keep watching.